Hello, this is Karen with Find a Woman Circle, the DF app, and I wanted to show you guys really quickly in case you were having trouble with the international version of putting in addresses. So to get to the website, you can type in directly thedfapp.com and you will see this pop up. This is USA only. These are links for the free smartphone apps on Android and on iTunes. But you can use it from the website, so you can go ahead and hit close to get to the website, or you can hit this X. Right here is the X, and right there is the close. Then you need to log in. If you have not registered yet, first time register free here and go through there. There's another video on how to do that. But if you have and it says keep me logged in, it'll keep your information. You just hit log in and there you are logged in. Now this comes to the first main page and you'll see up here it says US version and there's a picture of the US. So if you are, this is specifically in regards to the international version. So right here underneath the original US version it says are you outside of the US, go here. And then you'll see international version and there is a globe. So right here on the top left is a globe, and that's how you know you're in the international version. See, that's the US. You can toggle back and forth. And there's the international, there's the US. Let's go back to the international. So when you go to, well, let's just go to Divine Feminine Events. This works the same way in women's circles, but Divine Feminine Events, and we're going to search. I'm going to put share location, but it's not going to matter because the way that this works does not, hold on, I'm going to have a little interruption here. A little bit of a kid break. Anyhow, where were we? Okay, so it doesn't, the US version was first done differently where it's tied to zip codes, but this is done off of Google Maps. Now, so in theory, that's much better, but I have noticed that it does do one thing here. You have to, we go to find Divine Feminine Events, and this is the same thing when you go to find women's circles, and you have to type in, we're gonna say, type in your your postal code. So I'm gonna give one ONM5P. This is a Toronto, Canada location 2S1. Now when I do that, I see that right here it gives you this option. You have to select that, and then you'll see that the map changes below you, and then you can hit find events near this. Oh, and this is on the map version. I actually kind of prefer, the map version is right there, but I actually kind of prefer the list version. So we're going to hit list, and then we're going to hit find events. And we can see that right now this is the only one showing. Within 44 miles, there's a Northern Lights gathering on February 17th. So let's go back and do this again because I want to show you what sometimes people are having problems with. Okay, so this in here, it has what you had just previously put in. And let's say you want to go to something else. So you have to highlight that, and then you're typing in NG11LP. This is a Nottingham. And it says, so here's an address, and it pops up. And so let's say I select that, but I have to, this is the trick. See below here, you have to select it here. And see it come up on the map, and then you can hit find events near there and you'll see it. Women, Witch and Goddess in September 14th is 111 miles. The catch, and what I wanted to point out is if, okay, this comes back up at Stony Street. Let's say if we do this and we just say NG1, and there's your Stony Street. Let me say I just did that one, but I don't select this one down here. Then what happens when you hit find events, it's going to say, please enter a valid address. So that's because the computer hasn't recognized where you're coming from. So you have to be sure and select it below there. And it's sometimes a little bit tricky. So we're aware of this and working on it and trying to make it easier for you guys. But in the meantime, as I said, you can't just select that. You have to, like, okay, so there I selected that. You have to select the one below it. And the way that you know you've done it correctly is because this map is going to change. So then find events, and there you go. Anyhow, if you have any questions, please let me know. Admin@thedfapp.com. You can always email me there, admin@thedfapp.com. And thank you so much for your support.